Pines Pigs, Brad Green, namely, but we talked to Joe Pasternak about that, and he said part of it was that Ahmadu was a little banged up early as McLaughlin just slips his way through the Beach defense.
Well, Stowe's a little undersized.
And to add to Coach Don Monson, Dan Monson has had a daughter that caught a bad case of the coronavirus in mid-July of last year. And he's had to draw from those experiences of how...
Yeah, I bring that up.
And he can hit outside about 40% from three almost.
Washington.
Nice pass.
To Hunter.
Isaiah Washington did like a Euro step at the elbow.
He's got 10 points here in the first half. Hunter's got 10 himself. Washington has the ball scoreless so far. Can't get that one. Washington around the horn. No.
Push it up, UC Santa Barbara. You got numbers.
Long Beach State doing all they can to stick in this one. That's a long two for Washington, but it just scraped the rim and miss. It helps when you don't miss. He's got the ball with 5 to shoot. Turns on the Jets, gets to the basket, and now he'll go to the line for 2.
He looks hungry. He's on side to do so. They're extremely talented.
Jordan Roberts stops the 8-0 Santa Barbara run. 6 days ago, and Long Beach State is down 2 of their top 4 players from that game in that time. Ramsey's fall away. Off the mark. And he was a very good player in the SEC. And now joins his Matador program and has been everything for them as Long Beach goes right back to Hampton down low.
I love that Joe Hampton, man. 6'8". 'Tis true.
That's Brown the second. His fall-away jumper's no good, but an offensive rebound leads to an open 3 for Herrick.
This has to be the most complete game Long Beach State's played all season. Peaking at the right time. This is exactly what they need. And sometimes you wonder if, yes, they lost their best scorer.
Of course, now he's Felton Sinewy. Has had great experience, terrific development at UC Irvine for Brad Green.
Washington off the dribble, no good. Hampton fighting for it, controlled though by the Anteaters, and here they
program that has been so impressive. They only allow 63 per night in conference with these young players.
Three-pointer on the way from Dawson Baker is true. He's on the stat sheet tonight.
Of course, their game, but excellent recognition and dish by the guard out of Harlem.
Baker obliged to take that three, and he hits it. You don't leave a man wide open like that. You're just compelled to let it fly.
Yeah, Baker, at one point in the season, led the Anteaters in scoring, has had brothers that have excelled at the D1 level.
Hampton again. And here is Washington. Closing seconds, lets that one go from 25 feet, no good. And that's going to do it for the first half. Long Beach.
One of the ones to step up with Carter the third out. And Coach Turner, before he ended, he said the key for our offense is we just got to play better defense, guys.
Courtney, thank you very much. Hampton airballs that attempt, and it goes out of bounds to UC Irvine. A poor entry feed to him. It goes right back to Long Beach State.
Now the teams have offense in front of their bench, David. It looked like a little bit of a defensive breakdown there as far as coverages go. We see some communication, which aided them as well, of course, with the clock stopped. So perhaps we'll see more of that from Long Beach State coming up.
Long Beach State has hit 3 shots in the second half. Davis was flat on that. Henry with another rebound.
Hook. Brad Green there with the offensive rebound and the putback. One of the best offensive rebounders in the conference.
Washington for 3, no. Isaiah Washington has been lit.
Mansell is toiling there, and just great avarice for the offensive rebound. An excellent putback by Green.
Velp with that rebound.
And a lot of restrictions. But when you get to this point of the year, the season, you have to finish the regular season strong before you go into tournament play.
Baker attacking. Missed that one badly, but may get his own rebound. Nope. It's going to be taken by and he gets the layup. Here's Washington.
Good.
New York City. Where you at?
The 36% three-point shooter.
You talk about just that swag he brings to the gym every time. You saw a little glimpse of it there.
A long time. Isn't that what coaches want to say? Like, even though they're figuring it out, at least they're hopefully trending in the right direction going into the tournament.
Yeah, right, Coach? Typically, you want to be trending upwards, right? Playing your best basketball as you head into
Best in the Big West. They're 11th in the nation in rebound margin. Best in the Big West. You know, it's rebound and defense. They lead the league in steals and field goal percentage defense. They're second in blocks per game. So
going to Vegas.
the NIT usually was, if you won the regular season, you had an automatic bid to the NIT if you didn't make the NCAA tournament. This year, the NIT, you're seeing him do more and more of that this season, playing back to the basket as well as stepping out mid-range and three-point shots.
Washington from deep. No. There's Hunter underneath with the putback.
Right there. That left block. He likes to catch it there and go over his left shoulder, use his right hand.
How about the defense on the other end? We're going to have a foul.
Not any of their fans there either. You just have to create your own energy. Both teams have to do that.
Here's Davis. Oh, he's got a lane. Missed it, though. Missed the layup, and back comes
Beach State now. You've got to show urgency. You did for most of the game. Don't stop doing so now.
Davis steps into a jumper, in and out. Oh.
He dodged the bullet. I don't feel like they contested that shot.
So Washington picking up Davis full court as he crosses the timeline. Approaching 2 to play here inside the pyramid. Davis, 15-footer. He's had a couple of good looks as the freshman the last 2 times. Right back to Baker. Around a green screen. One-legged fall away. Short. Here comes Washington looking to push.
Both teams with one timeout left.
Davis draws the foul. Crafty play there by the freshman against Washington.
My goodness, Junior Madut looks like he's coming out with a lot of energy.
There's Isaiah Washington. Unable to hit on that jump shot attempt. McClanahan finds his spot.
See, there's a difference in the way he's playing right now. The last 2 balls.
There is not going to be one of those formal senior night types of celebrations. There'll be a little something at the end of the game. As you see Hunter squaring up and hitting the deep 3. He knocked down another season.
Yeah, it really would be. It would help the recruiting as well.
Nice roll to the basket by Irish. Couldn't finish, too hard off the glass. We've already had 5 ties in this game and 4 lead changes. Last night there were only 3 ties. They all occurred in the second half. And only 3 lead changes also in the second half alone. In front. 10 points for Justin Webster. Washington trying to respond, and all of a sudden it's Long Beach State that is cooling off. They are up 7. Irish dribbles away from McClanahan, too hard off the glass. A lot of contact, no whistle. Here's Hawaii the other way. McLean 1 rebound away from a double-double.
He's got to get that.
McClanahan on the drive. A lot of contact, no call. And double-double of the season. Here's Carter. They need it. They get it. That was league in under 10 seconds here on the opening possession for the Beach. And the setup is for Chance Hunter, and he splashes a 3 just like that, starting his... Well,
Washington is very special with the basketball in his hands.
Here he is in the corner, quick trigger 3, and that one hits nothing. And tapped by Jean Marie, who just completed. Here's Washington. On the drive, and he finishes at the rim.
He is extremely...
Away. Looked like McClanahan may have gotten a finger on it. McClanahan for 3. Rims out. Hunter clears it for the... Averaging over 12 and almost 5 assists per game in his last 3 outings. Turnaround shot there by Washington. He's going to work right now. He is, as they say, in his bag.
Great offensive board on that play.
First points of the game for Junior Madut. Washington stopping and popping. And the rebound gathered by Cholina once for the players here in the COVID pandemic. And then decided in late January to both opt back in. Coleman missing from distance. Offensive rebound, Madu. Coleman on. Here's Jones, or make that. Hunter gets it up top to Washington, and he splashes a three from straight out in front. He has a job well done.
Yeah, or even close to Michael Cooper.
Here's Webster on the drive. Good finish.
Nice job by Justin Webster going to the basket. Good move by Javon.
Washington spin move and finishes. Looks like the cramp isn't cramping up, at least at the moment.
I'm sure there's some people on the Hawaii bench saying, come on, Cramp, because that's the only defense they have against him.
McClanahan at the other end. Wanted the foul, no such whistle. To shoot Hampton. Good high-low game, gets it down to Jones. Back to a cutting Hunter. Kicks it out to the wing. It's Washington for three, rattles and pops out. The rebound tapped to himself by Hampton. And he... McClanahan. How about that stopping pop to the free throw line?
The little man has some game.
Guarded by Slater up high over to Stevenson. Stevenson guarded by Washington. Gets a screen from Tuka Yakala. Drives down underneath. Goes up with a wild spinning layup and found it somehow off the window. Brantley, Stevenson, they lead by one. Yakala bounces it near side. Stevenson dribbles with the right hand, curls around a defender, bounces it left block for Yakala. Goes up with the right hand. Ball hangs in the rim, no good. Tipped around and taken by Irish. Beach ball, a chance to throw, dribbling up high, lost the handle, gets it back, guarded by Carter. Over to Stevenson, guarded by Washington, gets a screen from Yakala, pulls up, mid-range jumper from the right side, spun out, and Hunter with a rebound and then fouled by Yakala. Hands off to Washington straight away. Washington crosses over, picks up the dribble, double team, finds Irish all alone on the left block, and Irish lays it in. Washington with another assist, already 5 for right to Washington on the right wing. Washington triple teamed. Jump pass to Roberts, up top, dribbles to the right elbow, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Stevenson, and then he throws it off Washington, hand layup. 38-36. Ali Karoma's got 10 points. First Cal Poly player into double figures. Meanwhile, Hunter on the other end for three, knocks it down. Rogers gets the three, matching the number on his back. He now has 11, a team high. Here's Washington on the other side. Puts up a jumper, spun off the rim, and then fell through for him. A couple of lucky rolls going both ways. 50 to score. Washington dribbling with the left hand, double teamed up high. Stevenson trying to stay with him. Washington drives all the way to the basket, up and under layup, no good, and the rebound to Stevenson. Stevenson pushes for Cal Poly. Near side for Smith. Into the circle, Karoma. Over to Smith on the right wing, guarded by Washington. Dribbles with the left hand, into the paint, goes up with the left hand, off the window, got it. Nice play by Keith Smith. 57-54, clock near side, dribbles with the right hand, up top for Rogers, guarded by Washington. Karoma sets a screen. Rogers pulls up from the right side, jumper no good. Hampton the rebound. Ahead for Washington. And Cal Poly keeps the basketball. It's Karoma with it, passes left for Smith. Smith drives into the lane with the right hand, off the window and in. Good right hand finger roll, and Cal Poly's got the lead. Stevenson evades him, gets it to the top of the key. Now to the far side, Smith. Yakala sets a screen. Smith fires up a three. Spins out, no good. Mansell comes up with a rebound. He was battling his own teammate Hampton for it, and Mansell corrals it. Ahead for Washington in the front court. Contact from Smith, no whistle. Over to Hampton, left wing above the three-point line. He'll fire one up, that's no good. And the offensive rebound goes to Mansell. Saved from going out of bounds by Jones, but into the hands of Mark Crow. Cal Poly the other way. Here's Prukop driving the left side of the lane. Goes up off the glass, missed it. Rebound to Jones. Jones up the floor. Bounces ahead for Roden. It's Tiffany. Tough layup. Missed it. Hit the backboard, not the rim. Rebound Crow. Ahead for Pierce to the free throw line. Bounces it for Till. Till free to the basket for a two-handed slam dunk. And a timeout taken. Mark Crow has it up top. Near side for Smith. Guarded by Washington. Flips it to Sanders. Kobe Sanders into the game for the first time, looking for a shot down low. It's blocked out of bounds. Cal beyond the arc, but he was absolutely wide open there, and he knocked it down. 31-28 Cal Poly. Here's Washington from the free throw line. Jumper with a little hesitation, and he missed it short. Good defense, his third. First player in the game to 3 fouls. Hunter inbounds to Washington in the left corner for 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound to Karoma, ahead for Smith. Smith driving, Karoma's got it now. Smith has it on the right wing, 15 to shoot. Smith, screen from Karoma, dribbles into the paint with a left hand, almost lost it. Up and under, he goes and gets it high off the glass. Nice play by Keith Smith. Couldn't corral it with one hand. 18 to shoot for Cal Poly on the other side. Stevenson in the circle, drives the right side of the lane, up off the glass, no good, but he's fouled by Isaiah Washington.
From the Pac West days. Malik Wade has checked into the game for CBU, and there goes Wade to the cup. And he draws the foul. So Malik Wade will head to the slow things down and set up the offense for the Beach. Washington trying to get around Armstrong, high off the window. It's good. That was a tough basket, but Washington got the ball and a chance to retake the lead before halftime. They're down by 1. Gak puts it up. No. Gets his own miss. Left hand. Yes! Gorjak Gak. Gak took advantage and got the bucket. 65-57. Gak now with 22. Washington high off the glass. Washington's leading scorer. Washington driving to his right. Stood up by Rao. Kicks it back out to Roberts. That's the long jumper. Bouncing around. No good. And the foul, I believe, is going to be on him. Slater back out to Washington, defended by Rao. He'll go to his right. Inside to Irish, and Irish will throw it down for the dunk. Nice look.
Long Beach's third possession. Isaiah Washington off the screen action. Misses the shot on the foul line. A 5'9" or so Shaden Knight. The Spivey is 6'5". He would have been guarding that inbound there. So Washington inbounded against Wrightsell, which was a more even matchup. And Roden off of Sam. Washington drives in, works against some contact from Lee, finds space coming back to his left and spins it off the glass and in. Jadon Jones' last bucket for Long Beach gave him 11, and Watt was up in the air on the teardrop. 5 for the Titans out of the break. Washington a 2-pointer. Lee a strong rebound is Vincent Lee for the Titans, and the Titans have 7. 7 straight out of the halftime. Washington inside, a wild shot, no. Hall the rebound. Titans want to push it. Long Beach had players run down there supporting Washington, but they didn't get themselves in good position to give a passing lane when there was only one defender back. Lee inside for the Titans. Washington. Hampton. 9 minutes to go in the second half. Hampton spins, turns in the lane. His shot is no good. Lee rebounds. Titans with 8 to shoot it. Trey Maddox. He's cooled off since that explosion to start the half. Trey Maddox against the clock and against a tough contest. Hampton, I think, got a piece, and so it's a shot clock. So Long Beach is shooting, but Long Beach has a foul to give defensively. Washington inside. He gets inside again and has a and one opportunity. Now chasing 2 buckets, 70-66. Washington, Titans have eyes on him. He steps back for 3, no good. Lee able to get that blockout position.